So I see a lot of people online asking about how to read more books. They want to know how to build that level of focus that allows them to read more books and also enjoy those books instead of just sleeping. And yeah, focus is in itself is a superpower that everybody want to acquire. And that's exactly what I'm about to share in this video, real good some tips on acquiring that superpower. And just keep this in mind that I am not a reading wizard. I have been also trying to lean into the habit of reading books, and these are the couple of things that I tried and worked for me. And I am sure that it will work for you as well. So let's just jump right into it. So the number one thing is identifying your reading style. So there are a couple of reading styles out there. For example, just marking the sentences that you like or are important in the book, or just annotating in the book, or making notes about it, or maybe there are some called flashcards as well, in which you make notes on the specific section. Maybe these things, like the last thing, is mostly done by authors, but everybody can do it if they are reading more complicated books. For me personally, I only prefer to mark the sentences which are really important in the book, or I just like, because I don't really enjoy making notes on it. I can also show you. Um, I hope it's visible from here. And as you can see that I have marked here with the highlighter the sentences that I like or are important in the book. So I don't annotate in that. I don't make any kind of notes. That's my reading style. And maybe in the future I will try making notes, but for now I will not try. And that's exactly how you will find it, because I tried everything. I tried annotating, I tried making notes, and that's how I figure out what is my reading style. And that's exactly how you will do it. Just keep practicing on different reading styles, and eventually you will find yours. And of course, while reading the book you will enjoy reading it instead of just sleeping or losing your focus. So the second thing is keep your book visible. So before you lean into the habit of reading books, you need to understand that you first need to build the habit of reading books. And that habit of reading books wouldn't just come overnight. You really need to work on it. And the best way to do it is by keeping your book visible to you. For example, if you are just working on your desk, so just keep your book beside your desk or beside the table, or somewhere that is reachable and visible from your side. For example, if you are going to sleep, you can just put your book beside you, and that's how you will keep your book visible to you. And of course, you can just read the book whenever you like. You do not need to find a specific time for reading the book. If you do not have enough time, you can just keep your book visible to you. And for example, if you're just taking breaks between the work, you can just read your book. And maybe if you are going to sleep, then just read the book for couple of minutes before the sleeping. And that's how you will build the habit of reading the books. Third point is mixed formats. So you can also try audiobooks and physical books as well. I personally never enjoyed audiobooks for a couple of reasons. Mainly there are two reasons. First thing is I am not a native speaker. So it's a little bit complicated for me to listen to audiobooks and also highlight in the book, or just make the notes out of it. It's quite difficult for me. And the second thing is I'm also trying to lean into the habit of reading books. I'm not used to of reading books, so that's why I think let's just jump onto it. Let's keep the habit of physical reading, and then maybe in the future I will go for audiobooks. But for now, you can also try this audiobooks if you're a native speaker, and if you just wanna reduce your time, if you wanna manage your time, so you can just try audiobooks and also physical books as well. Fourth thing is talk and think about what you read. So this point is very crucial in order for you to remember everything that you just read. It is also important because whenever you are reading books, you also consciously, subconsciously, you keep this in mind that you must know that what you have read before, and that's how it will make the sense what you will read right now. And there are a couple of things you can try right now in order to keep the memory of the things. Is that you can just talk with the friend about what you read and the interesting about the book that you just read. That's how you can remember it. The second thing you can just do is make a voice note somewhere on WhatsApp or maybe somewhere else, and you can just listen it whenever you want. If you want to know what you read yesterday or few days back or maybe a month ago, that's a very good thing. Otherwise, you can just write down one line summary somewhere, and that's the thing that I have also tried. And yeah, it has helped me a lot. Otherwise, I just mark on my book, so I don't really need to write some summaries. If you are annotating, then maybe it's something that you should consider. But if you are just starting out and if you want to remember that what you read before, so that's the best thing you can do right here. So the fifth and last thing is picking the books that excites you and setting the goals. So it's very important that you pick the books that you like. It's not like that you are just gonna read every single book that you get the hands on. It's not like that. You need to be really specific on reading the books. If you like the fictional books, then go for Harry Potter or maybe some other books. If you like non-fiction books, and then you need to choose a category in which field, in which niche you want to go. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's self-improvement. I mostly have the books of self-improvement and the business related things. For example, I have the book Psychology of Money. I have this book, The Diary of a CEO. I have couple of books as well, like Ego is the Enemy and many more. And yeah, that's how I read. If you want to try new books, then there's another thing. But if you're just starting out, I would recommend you to start reading the books that excites you. Don't just read any book. And before you buy any book, just check out the summary of that book, that what's the story of the book, what are the things that are written in the book, and that will help you a lot in choosing and filtering out the books that you really like. The second point is setting goals. This is the last thing, and you really don't wanna fumble this thing, is setting the goals. You need to set goals very tangible and very easy to acquire even when you are starting out. You can just start by reading 5 pages a day. You don't really need to go for 25 pages, 30 pages, or a whole book in a week. You just need to read 5 pages every single day. And your goal should be to take most out of it. The purpose is not just completing any kind of book. The purpose is to read it and learn from it. So the better you read, the better it will be for you. So just set the tangible goals like reading 5 pages a day, and I'm sure that will help you a lot. So that is it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, you also might want to check out this video as well, where I shared how I am fixing my life before my 20s. There are a couple of things that I shared, and I hope that things will help you as well. So go and check this out. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.